Welcome! Today we will learn how to do the popcorn stitch. It's abbreviated, and its symbol as appears on the screen. Popcorn stitch, as we can see and as appears from the name, it looks like popcorn. Basically, it's 5 double crochets done in the same stitch. We join all of them together by connecting the first double crochet to the last one. Let's get started. I started by doing a row of single crochets. Then I'll do 3 chains to start doing the double crochet. Insert the hook into this stitch and do the first double crochet. The second one. 3, in the same stitch. 4. 5. Now this is the last loop. As we can see, I completed 5 double crochets. This is the loop of the first double crochet. And this is the last loop we had on the hook. So insert the hook into the first loop and the last loop as well. Then pull the last loop through the first loop like so. Again. Start with 2 chains to give some space between the 2 popcorn stitches, so they aren't close to each other and the shape of each of them becomes clear enough. And since I did 2 chains here, I'll skip 2 stitches below and go into the third one. And do the first double crochet. And the second one in the same stitch. 3. 4. 5. All of them are done in the same stitch. This is the loop on the hook. And this is the first double crochet, so I'll insert the hook into the V shape. Then pull the last loop through the first one and join them to complete the popcorn stitch. The next one, 2 chains. Skip 2 stitches here and go into the third one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the loop of the last double crochet. Insert the hook into the first double crochet. And pull the last loop through the first one. And this is how it looks from above. Again, chain 2. And we can do a double crochet to start the second row. 3. 'I can do another 2 chains to go directly into the next one. This is how the popcorn looks. And it's considered only 1 stitch. So, to do another popcorn stitch, I'll start it in this spot. Insert the hook here and do the first double crochet. Four, 5. This is the last loop. and this is the loop of the first double crochet. Pull through and join them together. Push it back so the curves of both stitches are similar. This is the beginning of the second row of popcorn stitches. Continue the same pattern and add 2 chains. The circle of the finished popcorn stitch is considered a stitch itself, so we'll start the next popcorn stitch from it. Now we've learned the popcorn stitch. Thank you.